Okay. All right, so it's recording. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you for being on the team training this week. So we are going to be basically talking about host to post and why it's so important. You're probably sick and tired of hearing host to post, but if you have not done your own self training with host to post, have seen the YouTube videos available for host to post, and you guys are not training yourselves adequately, because host to post has been changing the game since it was introduced. A lot of top leaders have been able to promote, have been able to enroll a massive amount of loyal customers and distributors because of host to post and what it is capable of doing. So host to post, very briefly, is just allowing someone else on your friends list or a family member or a customer that you already have, and they are putting up a post on their Facebook or Instagram talking about the products or the business opportunity and just sharing it with their friends list. This allows you exposure for you. That way you're not cold messaging 24/7, and you're basically just, the person is sharing this with everyone else. So it's just allowing you to be able to reach a massive amount of people that you don't have on your friends list. So I'm going to go over a couple of things with you guys. Sorry, we have the kiddos. Okay, so I'm going to go over a couple of things. I was able to be on Cheyenne's team meeting last night. It was shared with me because a girl that I know, Carolyn Floyd, was being interviewed by her, and she let me hop on, and I was like secretly taking notes. It has not been uploaded into YouTube yet, so I'm going to share a couple things that they shared with us in there that I thought was just so amazing. She interviewed about 3 to 4 girls that are diamond and above leaders and what they have been doing to be able to be successful with host to post. So, and there's also a Rachel Jones host to post for dummies video that is available on YouTube that I highly recommend that you watch, because she goes red and she's just really good with her host to post. Okay, so let's talk about host to post. First things first, if you are thinking that host to post is not working for you, that you've been consistently sending out messages, people are not posting, you're sending, and your mindset right now is that it's not working for you, then you need to change what you're doing and find something that will work for you, because host to post is working. It's just a matter of you figuring out what's going to work best for you and your followers. So whether it is not having them directly tagging you, like if you're doing Facebook, not having them directly tagging you and you commenting on the picture instead and putting a before and after picture, having your followers put up a status instead of a picture and a status, whether it is you posting, like I said, the before and after picture in the comment section, or having them tag you, or just posting up a picture, or you just have to figure out what's going to work best for your followers. Also figuring out what works best as far as product or business. So right now, we've been focusing on host to post as far as business, because we know that when you mass enroll distributors, it helps you not only with building your team and building your ranks, but it also brings in more volume, because that's extra people that's joining your team, which is going to help you with your promotions. So a lot of us have been implementing the whole business host to post, whether it's on stories or just on the profile, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So it's a matter of you finding something that is going to work for you, and just whatever works for you. Okay. There is no strict mold as far as what host to post is supposed to be. Like, not everybody's doing the same thing. And if everybody is doing the same thing, like if we are all posting the same pictures, we are not going to get the best results, because we're posting consistently a picture that everyone else is posting. So it's a matter of you making your own host to post, and just creating a pretty picture, a pretty slide, something that's inviting, something that's just aesthetically looking good. So like if the business host to post, a lot of you have seen mine, it's just a selfie of mine, and I have a brief explanation that I'm looking for people who want to make $200 to $2,000 a month, and then that's it. Some people add their phone numbers, which is really nice, because people will text you directly. And some people just keep it plain and simple and have you tag them on their story, and that's it. So that is something that you just need to really figure out what's best. Some people were mentioning on the video that their followers, they were posting a cleanse host to post, and it wasn't having great results. So then they switched it to the Thermophyte X, and that right there automatically started getting great results. Something that I did want to mention, you guys, is that Facebook has created this new copyright, or this new thing on Facebook, that even Cheyenne touched base on it last night, that we are not allowed to make any type of exaggerated claims when it comes on to what we're typing on Facebook. So I would watch out with any comments that you're saying, such as who wants to lose 30 pounds in 3 months, or who's looking to lose over 30 pounds, or just using digits and just saying a large amount of weight, because Facebook is cracking down on products that are being promoted, and they're not necessarily bringing in those results. So it's like false claims. So I would steer away from that. Be creative and just create a post that doesn't necessarily have all of this word vomit of the product. Like, it could just be something short, like, I'm looking for someone who's looking to lose some weight for the summer, or tighten and tone, etc. So other than that, a big thing that they were talking about was organization. So, and this is the part that really, really helped me kind of think bigger when it comes to host to post, because we have been doing host to post month to month. Tara has generously allowed us to be able to pitch in, whether it's $10, $15 a month, and we have been able to do a large prize as a team. Not all teams are doing this. There are teams where they are only able to give out $20, $25 gift card. So if you are not participating in this host to post giveaway, or if you even volunteered to give $10 of a host to post giveaway and you are not using it to its full potential, you are wasting your time. Because host to post, like this $10, if you gave $10 to this host to post, you should be talking about this host to post giveaway every single day, if not even up to twice a day. You should be posting it on your stories, continuously leaving it out there, maybe creating the highlights cover on your Instagram, talking about how you do month-to-month giveaways. Don't waste your $10 on just doing 1, 2, 3 host to posts a month. If you're only getting 2 names in a full 30 days of host to post, that's nothing. Like, that is crap. Okay, like, you need to make sure you are getting at least 5 to 10 host to posts a day. Some top leaders are messaging and they're trying to get all this host to post, like 10 to 15 host to post a day, and they are being able to sign anywhere from 30 to 40 loyal customers a month. So if you really want to see numbers and you really want to see results with your host to post, then you need to make sure you're being intentional and posting enough host to post a day, not 1 to 2 a month. So that's something that you definitely have to reanalyze if you're not getting enough host to post entries each month. Another thing on organization is Cheyenne mentioned that she keeps a list for potential loyal customers. She keeps a list for potential distributors. And then she keeps a list for all of the people who posted a host to post every single month. And then you can do this either 3 lists for Facebook and 3 lists for Instagram. And then with Rachel Jones' host to post for Dummies video, this is where this comes into play, which I thought was really nice. If you keep a list of all of these host to posts that are being done month to month, you can always go back if the person has not taken it down, especially on Facebook, because there's a good chance that they didn't delete it off of Facebook. So you can go back and you can bump those previous host to posts so that it comes back. There's people that are constantly still probably leaving an emoji because it appeared on their end after the algorithms. And there could be a chance that you missed a comment. So it's good to still go back and just check, just to make sure that you are keeping up with the previous host to posts. So as far as stories versus posts, it really all depends on your followers. I have been doing great with stories, but I can tell you that another leader told me that they weren't really getting that much feedback on stories. Not that they haven't tried, but it really all depends on your followers. And I am not doing polls on my stories because I just don't want to have the hassle of telling them to screenshot it and send it to me and back and forth. Just put your phone number on it, or have them tag you for sure. If it is something that's on their actual Instagram profile, then obviously you're going to be able to go back. But it really is just a matter of you trying and just getting them out there. I have been getting great results with the stories, I'll tell you that. So if you want to try that and see what works for you, I would recommend starting there. So yeah, so missing comments from previous host to post and bumping them up. Switching your host to post monthly. So a person, there might be a group of people who have been doing your host to post faithfully every single month. Give them different host to post. If they want to post more than once, go for it. So something that I did this month too was that anybody who posted a previous host to post for me and have been consistently doing it, I told them to put up a host to post of the July giveaway. So I sent them the picture that I'm posting for the July giveaway, and I had them post it. And that way people are adding me to participate in the host to post. Something else you can do for host to post is when someone is commenting, let's say you had a good potential customer or someone who commented on a host to post that someone else did, and they haven't ordered yet. So you can message them and tell them, hey, so like while you're waiting to order, would you like to participate in my giveaway this month and do a host to post for me? This is a really good icebreaker as well. If you've had potential customers or potential distributors that have been on the fence and have not ordered or signed up yet, you can just ask them if they want to participate in the host to post. And then maybe you can give them a host to post of a product that you haven't talked about. So if you talk to them about the hair, skin, and nails, maybe you can have them do a collagen. Or if you've talked to them about a weight loss product, then you can have them do something else, or the business. And then it'll intrigue them because they'll probably not be familiar with the product that you're telling them to do a host to post. Or even if it's a business host to post, then you're talking to them about something completely different that you haven't spoken to them about before. And then they're probably going to be like, oh, I want more information on what you have to offer because we didn't talk about that. So that is also a good way to be able to strike up conversation with someone who's just been on the fence for a while. Negative comments. So we come across some host to posts that have just like comments, whether it's a scam or that those products don't work, or pyramid scheme, or whatever it may be. I guess it really all depends on how you want to handle it, if you want to comment back and say something to it. But a top leader mentioned that what she does is she just deletes the post and on her end. So she might say something to the person who posted it and tell them like, hey, like your post is just getting a lot of negative feedback. Do you want to just go ahead and delete it? Or they just comment something and say like, no, this is not a scam, blah, blah, blah. But if it's just getting a massive amount of negative feedback, unfollow the post or untag yourself, and then just remove. She also says that she even unfollows the person who posted it, because if they're not even interacting on her posts anyways, she doesn't want that type of environment in her community. And she also doesn't want to have that type of person join her team, especially if they're not, like if they're just getting so much negative feedback, which I thought was actually, I've never really had anybody who had negative feedback except for one person, and the person who posted it ended up like telling that person off anyway, so I didn't have to say anything. So something else that they mentioned was selecting your followers appropriately as far as who you want to post. So this kind of applies more to like you can kind of have an idea, especially on Instagram. I don't really do much of Facebook, but on Instagram, I know Jennifer, she had gone through people's, if they were posting stories within the last 24 hours, she was reaching out to those people because those are the people that tended to be more active on social media. Another thing that I look at is I don't necessarily look at the amount of followers that a person has. I look at how many likes their pictures have, because if they have like 10,000 followers and they're only getting 100 to 200 likes on their picture, then that shows me that they're not really interacting with their followers, and they're only going to have the same circle of friends that are seeing their everyday posts. So they might not have a great amount of feedback. So if you are seeing people that are getting tons of likes on their pictures, that they're constantly active on social media, they're posting on their stories, they're posting pictures, there's a good chance that they're probably going to have a lot more followers that are interacting with them. So those are like host to post gold mines. And with that being said, being consistent. So you want to make sure that you, even if you haven't seen a good result on a host a post within the past couple of days and you think that they're just not working, you need to be consistent, because there's some days where you might post up 5 host a posts and get nothing. And then the following day you might post only 2 and one of those gets a whole bunch of comments. So you never really know what's going to be the outcome unless you actually try it. And why not try it if it's just an endless amount? Like, people can continue to share it if it's something that's on Facebook. And you're reaching just a mass amount of people that potentially could just be adding you just to follow your journey, and then eventually they'll sign up. So these are just creating potentials for you in the end. If you're new to the business, I strongly recommend that you are doing host to post, because you guys have basically a gold mine in your followers. People don't know what you have to offer yet, so they're going to be more inclined to be able to put up a host to post for you and help you with your team. I'm sorry, with your with posting on your posting on your like expanding your network. So yeah, you're keeping your Facebook list. And I just wanted to show you guys something else that one of the leaders did on Cheyenne's for host to post. She made this instead of doing, let me see if it'll let me. Might be too dark. No, now it's too dark. Okay. So in her case, she ended up creating these little identification cards kind of thing. And instead of having someone post up a picture for you, whether I stopped having people post a picture of the actual product on their host to post. So I'm not having someone throw up a picture of a cleanse bottle or throw up a picture of a Thermofite X bottle. I had done other things like the sun or sunglasses or this and that. But this person created this template, and it's a picture that basically has everything that the status would say. And then I'll actually read it to you guys. It says, "Hey, you. My friend Kayla is looking for 9 people to try her new reformulated cleanse. It's only a 48-hour thing, and you eat regularly while doing it. It's aloe-based, which means it's slow acting, so no rushing to the bathroom. Most people lose up to 3 to 8 pounds with this product. FYI, the average person holds up to 5 to 20 pounds of toxic sludge in their system. Let's get that cleaned out. Comment below if you're interested and tag a friend that might do it with you." Why is this so good? Because a lot of people would rather read a meme than read a status. So she created it in a sense of a picture, because people are going to want to read what a picture has to say versus reading what a status has to say. Another thing is that she is eliminating the algorithm option of having those trigger words of posting that comment on their status, and allowing people to just comment. She says that she even comments the before and after pictures right after posting this when the person posts this picture. So that way it's not triggering anything, because all it's doing is just posting up a picture that she created herself. So no one else has it, which is perfect. So this was something that I did want to share with you guys in case you guys wanted to go that route. It's pretty much up to you guys how you want to do host to post. Again, there is no mold on what you have to do. It's just a matter of being creative and really listening to what your followers enjoy, whether it's a certain product or just the opportunity, and just making sure that you are keeping yourself super organized and keeping your goals high, because you don't want to just settle for 1 or 2 host to posts a month, or let alone 1 or 2 a day. Like, you want to make sure that you're trying to be intentional and trying to post as many as you can. And again, if something's not working, it's not the host to post. It's probably something you're doing. So you just need to reach out to your upline, your sideline, ask what things are working for them. Because some of us actually tend to have kind of like the same circle on Instagram or Facebook, so it might work out for you guys too. Especially also just keep in mind the age of your followers. Like, if it's someone who is, like, if you're older and your followers are older, they're most likely not going to want a specific product that we have to offer if it's not relatable to them. So also just keep in mind of what your followers need. Did anybody have any questions? Or did anybody have any extra comments about host to post? Any leaders had anything to say, or anything you guys wanted to share? Just want to make sure. Okay. I can like read your lips, Jennifer. I'm trying to get my hands on this Cheyenne video, because it was just really good. but she hasn't posted it on YouTube. But in the meantime, make sure you're looking up for Host to Post for Dummies by Rachel Jones. It was just posted on May 13th, and you can hear about this girl who signed like a crazy amount of loyal customers in 2 weeks. Like, I want to say it was like 90 something. Like, it was ridiculous. So I'm telling you, like, just look up Host to Post on YouTube. Look at what other leaders are doing. I tend to kind of look for even small leaders. So I mean, Rachel Jones is obviously, she's not a small leader. Like, she has a huge team, but I look for who has posted recently, and then I try to see if there's anybody who's like a smaller diamond, because they probably have like other ideas that maybe a top leader doesn't know yet. So that's just something that I do that you guys can look. I've looked up Host to Post, it works. I've looked up Hap, it works. So there's like videos on here like Host to Post for beginners, and some of the stuff that I shared with you guys tonight was from the Rachel Jones video. So you guys will probably get just a good reminder. So I will share that. Let me actually, once Tara uploads this onto Facebook, then I will add this Rachel Jones video in the comment section so you guys have it. So if nobody has any questions, I will let you guys go. And hopefully everybody has a massive amount of Host to Post to put up this month. Let's see if we can like exceed the numbers. Like, I'm probably trying to shoot for like 1,000 this month. I know it's kind of crazy, but it's like what, 10? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try to do math. All right, guys. So hope everybody has a great Monday. Bye.